Hi, this is Joni, Holistic Health Guide and Human Design Reader. My intention here is to bring you digestible snippets of holistic habits to improve your health and well-being. We need your clear mind, healthy body, open heart, and bright eyes, now more than ever. Today I'm going to talk about topics we love to avoid: loss, trauma, and grief. I've started these channels to serve anyone seeking support at this time. Interesting times to say the least, in many areas, including media, so please like, subscribe, and share if this video resonates with you or can help someone you love. That one small action can help more people to be well. Hitting this 1-year mark of coronavirus reality is pretty tough. Some folks are complaining about wearing masks. Some countries are going through a third push of the virus. Others are losing family members. The juxtapositions are many, and it's a pretty wild time we're living in. Understandably, many folks just want to escape this reality, while the truth remains that there has been a lot of loss for a lot of people. Therefore, many people will be in grief. Grief takes a minimum of 3 years to move through. Minimum. Probably a good idea for all of us to be a little more kind in our words and in our actions. Coming up on my own 3-year anniversary of a significant loss, what I've learned through loss and its accompanying trauma is that grief is certainly the most complex experience of my life. And just when I think it's over, it will arise again out of nowhere. With so much loss of life around the world right now, in the much more unexpected fashion of this virus, along with the accompanying traumas of not only loss of life, but the trauma we're all experiencing within lockdowns, quarantines, many of us in full solitude for a year now, not being able to see many friends, family, not being able to see the expressions on the faces of other human beings as we walk about. Oh, and an intensely divided nation on top of all of that, just to name a few. So many of us, I'd guess most of us, have not a clue as how to move through this experience with grace. Most people experiencing grief have no support or guidance, as in my experience. Even those with the best intentions more naturally tend to move away from grief than towards it. Both those of us experiencing it, and even our nearest and dearest humans. As I shared in my writing a year ago, which I'll link below, the only way to move through it, unfortunately, whether we like it or not, is to do exactly that, to move through it. Trying to go around it or move away from it, for all involved, will likely just lengthen the process and make it more difficult for everyone involved. During this time of this coronavirus, know that it will take time. Like any experience in life that we don't like, we can run away and hide and numb out with booze, pills, social media, TV, sex, porn, another relationship, food, whatever it is that we choose, pick your poison. But whether we like it or not, feeling our feelings thoroughly and completely is the only way. Otherwise, as one of my teachers says, if we avoid those pesky feelings, they'll just come back. And they'll come back with friends. It could take a few years even. But they will return, and most likely with their little gremlin friends. Second, go easy on yourself. Even the people closest to you may not want to hear about what you're going through. They may ignore it. They may change the conversation. They may try to keep moving and staying busy all the time, traveling, avoiding, disowning, shutting down, stuffing their feelings down, whatever it is, anything to avoid what's really going on. They may even just disappear. Like, completely just peace out. If this is the case, know that it's likely not you. Even though it can be next to impossible, try not to take it personally. And that's a big one, and very, very difficult. I'm not going to pretend that my stating that on this little video is like, oh yeah, just don't take it personally. It's really difficult. So I hear you. I'm with you. And know that you deserve all the time it takes to mend the gaping hole that you feel. In time, it'll fill back up again, slowly but surely, on and off. It'll come and go, but your bright light will eventually fill that hole, and you'll be back to you. It takes a minimum of 3 years, again, to move through grief, especially of this severity that so many people are experiencing around the globe right now. I hope that I, too, can remember during this time to move about the world with a bit more kindness and grace and understanding of the fact that we have no idea what another may be going through, now more than ever. Please share this with anyone in need at this time, and be well.